Hi everyone, my name is Liz and I'm sort of new to the planner craze, but I wanted to show you all what my planner looks like so far. I've put together some stuff for my own planner because other things don't really always fit for me, so I decided I'll just make them myself, and it's nice to get ideas from other people, so I figured I would share, and maybe some of you would like some of the stuff that I've done and can use it for yourself. So this is just a regular A5 Domino. It's the one with the little white trim, leather and all its glorious leather smell. I love it. So here's just the little flyleaf that comes with the file of facts. And here is a kind of like a landing page or dashboard, I guess you could call it, that I made. It's a watercolor that I did for the Get Messy Art Journal group that I'm part of. And so I had scanned my watercolor into Photoshop and then added the wording, which I love. So that's it. That's not an actual divider. It's just kind of a landing page, dashboard page. So here I've got little project life cards, and I have those throughout. Here's my daughter and my son, just a regular project life card, and then stamped on the back. And here's some note sheets because I love to take notes, and some blank sheets. Here's my first divider. I did this in Photoshop and cut it out with my silhouette and laminated it so that it would be a little sturdier. And here is just a little clear project life card that I just love. I think it's from a Heidi Swap kit, I'm pretty sure. So I made myself some little goal sheets because I'm always trying to plan things out and I've got a million ideas. So here's my priorities and the different tasks that those would be broken up into to help me accomplish that. And then just some journal pages in the back. I'm not sure which I'm going to use. All of this stuff is pretty much subject to change. I have just put everything in here to see what I use and what I don't. And what I don't use, I'll just take out. So here's my second divider. And just love that. Love all the scriptures. And so brain dump. I'm a big fan of the brain dump. I've got way too much going on in my head all the time. So I like to write it all down and then I can split it out. I can divide it out into the different categories because things will just kind of come out of my head and they're not related to anything else that I've written previously. So once I'm all done, then I can go ahead and put it together. Here's another little card that I made. That's me and the kids on Easter. My babies. And that's them cuddling on the couch because that's just cute. They're real little, so they're still okay with each other, I suppose. So, yeah, that's what the chaos looks like in my head. So there's some brain dump, and then I added some list sheets because I usually break the brain dump into lists by category. So I have here's another little card. I just love that. It's so pretty. Here's list for the new house because we're buying a house, yay! And then I have things I want to purge, which I'll keep adding to. I've already done some of the purging, but I want to keep going. Stuff for the kids, stuff for my sister. Yeah, we call her Kitty. That's not her real name. And so on these list sheets that I made, I have two long columns over here, and then a long column and a few smaller ones because not everything has a million things in it. Some lists are just shorter lists. So I added some dot grid paper because I love dot grid paper. It's easy to write on as far as lines. You can write on them like if it was lined paper, but you can also sketch little things out if you need to because you've got that grid to help you kind of keep things straight. So here, my third divider. Love that. And another little card, time flies because it does. And my babies, they're getting so big. And I made myself an important date sheet. A 2015 year on a page, and the months on 2 pages, goals and notes. And this is what they're undated, but this is what it looks like when you add the dates in. I don't have too much in here because I just haven't had this whole setup for very long, probably a couple of weeks, but I haven't gotten around to getting stuff in here yet. So that's what it looks like dated, and you can add all kinds of fun information there. Now here are my daily pages where I kind of list out in detail more of what I need to get done, things that I need to, here's a daily schedule by time, get it done, notes, and pick up, coffee, paper, soda, things like that. Pick up a gallon of milk, honey, whatever it is that we need, I write it in there so that I remember to tell my husband or text him and let him know that we need it. Then my fourth divider, love it, love, love. another little card. These are just 2 Project Life cards that I put together. I just kind of stuck them, and they're foiled. I just kind of stuck them together on the back and laminated them together and then just punched the little holes there. Now this is a week on 2 pages, and I made some little stickers to remind me to sync my phone and upload my pictures and little, hey, we gotta go shopping for food. I did the week on 2 pages because that's generally how I like to sort of plan things out so that I see the whole week. But I also made week on 1 page, and I'm wondering if it might be too many calendars to keep track of, but I thought maybe I might use this week on 1 page for my kids for their school commitments. Just different things that, you know, you have to bring cupcakes or whatever it is for school this week. And I wanted to be able to keep track of all that so that I knew, so that I remembered when everything was coming. Now, I probably wouldn't use these. I probably might end up just putting them all together on my regular calendar. But like I said, I just put it all in here and we'll see what gets used. Here's another divider, because that's the truth. And then I have some menu sheets. I do love to plan out my menus. Up until now, I have a different little printable that I came up with, and that's been working for us so far, but I stopped. On my printable, I have what we're doing for the meals for the week, and then on the back side, it had a bunch of lines where you could write the things that you needed to pick up to make those meals, so kind of a grocery list on the back side. But now we're using the Wunderlist app, which I absolutely love, so I don't use that backside anymore. So I thought maybe I would just do this in my planner. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know how that's going to work out, but it'll probably be fine since I already do this. My last divider, truth. And then this is a card from Studio Calico that I just laminated and added a little picture of the fam with my favorite XOXO stamp. And then of course you'll always have my heart, because you do. And I added a section for sermon notes because I wanted to go ahead and make my notes there. I'm going to try to see if maybe I can start up with the journaling Bible, but I don't know how that's going to work out because it kind of freaks me out to paint in a Bible. So I don't know, we'll see. And then I have a zip pocket, which I love. I don't have anything in it yet, but since I'm moving, I've packed up most of my belongings, so I don't have my little washi tapes out or anything like that, so I can't wrap those around a little card and stick them in here because they're all in a box somewhere labeled office. So that'll be fun when we finally unpack. I've got some contact sheets, and I don't typically use contact sheets just because I have it all on my phone, but I figured I could just copy them down in here because it doesn't hurt to have a backup, a physical backup. And then here is the back flyleaf page, I think it is, that comes, it just comes with the file of facts. And then this also came with the file of facts. It's an open envelope, and I just made some little stickers in Photoshop and kind of, I just used label sheets and then kiss cut them with the silhouette. So I've got little shopping carts and little kind of hydration things because the pages I was using before didn't have that, and made some little arrows, just some pretty little watercolor looking arrows. And then I did these little phone guys because I have to remember to sync my phone and upload my photos and go ahead and put those together to send out to Costco so that I can have them printed for Project Life, because Lord knows I am behind. Sorry about that, that's my son. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. There's these little pads that came with it, but I'm not, turn that off, baby. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not, but they came with it, so I will probably use them somehow, some way. And then this little jot pad that was in the back. So that is my planner for now. I guess maybe I'll do an update when I see what works for me and what doesn't. Just wanted to share it and, you know, just share ideas, because you never know, there might be something in there that you haven't thought of yet that might work for you. So that's it. I hope you liked it. Thanks. Bye-bye.